We can't escape the frailty of life. Unexpectedly, anyone can be faced with tragedy. If you want a more secure future, the law office of David R. Schlueter is your trusted legal advisor for real estate, business, and estate planning.
Attorney Dave Schlueter joins us now with more on how he can help. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. How I have been more and more interested in this area is just seeing so many families where circumstances hit them that they never counted on.
Yeah, when do you start estate planning? Because in your 20s, you're like, I'm too young for this, But is there a time frame that's really the best time?
And I'm not being a salesman,
Okay.
but really, the sooner the better for everyone. I researched on Google, the death rate in the Chicago area is 100%.
Okay.
And so it's too late sometimes after an accident. I've had families, I've represented thousands of families. I'm almost in this 40 years, and I'll get the call. My uncle's in the hospital, whatever. I'm so sorry. And the thing is, there are court matters that can handle those where you haven't done it, but it's astronomically more expensive than coming to see a regular guy like me who can say, this is what I would do if I was you. That was my approach. There's always a free consultation if people think that it's not working out or it's a bad vibe. Usually it all works out. But yeah, it's so much better to just reach out to somebody like me or any other lawyer you have just to see that things are in place. Because again, when the tragedy hits, it's too late to hit rewind.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between estate planning versus maybe downloading one of those wills that you can find on the internet and filling that out and having it notarized and saying, hey, it's done?
Yeah, I'm a little defensive about that because it is the competition.
Yeah.
But in reality, there's disclaimers in those computer programs that say, by the way, we're not your lawyer. And so when the family has the notebook and something's gone wrong, in fact, I'm even prohibited from rubber stamping those programs by my malpractice carrier. If someone drops that computer book off, hey, did my parents get it right? I have to say I have to decline. Because I'm not saying they don't work sometime, but the cost of it is not done correct. So much outweighs having a regular person like me or another attorney you're familiar with. It's just why there are a lot of attorneys, because they are necessary. And just to give you an idea, when things do go wrong, there's an entire floor of the Daily Center downtown.
For probate.
Yes, and so it's nonstop. So we always just say, just like anything else, a lot of people don't want to start because they feel mortal. It's like, or they'll say if there's a lawyer in a room, somebody's being robbed, and so it's really something, with the computer, again, it's such an important thing in your life. I mean, if you want to learn how to change your air filter, go to Google. But how your family is going to be cared for, or your spouse is going to be cared for, or if you're helping in the family, leading things, why defer to software when there are people who literally, like me, like I said, I'm almost in it 40 years, we're going to try to analyze for what's best for you.
You brought up cost. People hear the word attorney and worry that the cost is going to be astronomical. Is that something that you are working with them on?
Yeah, nobody leaves my office without a written agreement. If, in fact, I haven't scared them off, if they stay, they leave with a written agreement. And sometimes they say, you know what, we are going to shop it. Fine with me. Usually we are still right there. And then being in the suburbs, we can be pretty competitive. Plus, I have a fantastic staff that makes the economics for me as a lawyer getting older and everything else. I don't have to find my way to financial security by someone needing a will. In other words, we care about it and we make it priced. And again, normally it all works out, but we also take credit cards in our business because some people, a couple $1,000s, let's say, is a big deal. So, and we take the hit for that too, and that's attractive. But yeah, no one ever goes into it blind about what I'll be making.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So let's say you have all the red done, but something changes in your life. You get divorced, just someone passes away, and those documents need updating. Are you starting all over from scratch with that?
No, we call it the tune-up. My staff who's watching today knows we do a lot of those. And I say, even if I didn't know you, bring in what you had. You know why? The person you might have put in there to handle for you talking on your medical power of attorney may have been some ex-sister-in-law or something who you're not in life with anymore.
Yeah.
And then if you don't change it, they might not want to serve, but there's a scramble. So we do a tune-up where we say, did you know you did this? And I actually enjoy when I find things that really are totally different in their life. Or just, how about, dysfunctional relationships even with siblings? Some people pick the oldest son or the oldest daughter. Well, that person now is having all kinds of stressful issues, separation from family, maybe they're not even speaking, and they're really grateful when I say, you can just change the part you need new. And that's not big money. We're very fair about that.
That's fantastic. Dave, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. Hey, grab those phones and scan the QR code on your screen for more information about David Schlueter. Visit the website schluterlawoffice.com or give his office a call. It's always a free consultation. Be sure to visit his YouTube channel as well at That's What Dave Said. Thanks, Dave.